Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Hope you all are, inshallah, doing good. My name is Sana Hashim, and I will be your primary instructor for the History Through the Muslim Eyes, or as we call it, the HTME series. I will be accompanied by Saud Hashim, who will be assisting me. We will, inshallah, be having a more detailed discussion in our upcoming first session. Till then, let's try to answer a question that I used to think about as a child. The journey of humans. Before going further, let's listen to this small conversation between various animals. Dude, I wonder how these humans who used to live among us moved to such big houses. Yes, and I used to kill them easily. Now they just fire a bullet and I am dead. I really like it when their kids play games on mobiles. I want to play a game too. Shut up, you good-for-nothing beast. You just lie in the water all day without moving, and now you want to play games? You're gonna burst. But I wonder how they made such progress. And we are still stuck here in the same old jungle. So, have you ever wondered how animals who came in this world millions of years before humans are still stuck in that same jungle, while we, humans, have progressed so much? Why have the humans gone so ahead, whereas all the animals did not move anywhere from their initial state? They live in the same way, they hunt in the same way, they communicate in the same way. It's all the same for them. Let's have a look at some examples of how humans have moved. The first humans used very simple tools by using stone, sharpening it, and using a wooden handle with it. Then humans first learned to use metals like bronze and later on iron, to finally advancing technologically in modern times to power tools that work with electricity and require no human power. Now coming to weapons. As you see the progress of weapons, from simple bow and arrow to the discovery of gunpowder, which led to the invention of guns and cannons. This technological progress continued with the development of ground tanks, flying planes, undersea submarines, and culminating into the creation of the nuclear bomb. An important point to note here is that a nation which was quicker in adopting technology had an upper hand in the overall progress over those falling behind. There may be certain exceptions, but in general, technology has played a significant role in the rise and fall of kingdoms and empires. As a side note, advances in weapon technology have also influenced our behavior. Take, for example, a sword. If someone kills a human with a sword and sees him die in front of them, it impacts our hearts. We can see the pain of the other person, and that's human psychology. And we'll be discussing more on human psychology in the upcoming first session. However, by using missiles or bombs and killing people thousands of miles away, the person does not witness with his own eyes the pain and suffering that his action has caused. He becomes indifferent. This is the reason World War I and World War II were the most destructive in the history of mankind. Even our food has changed. and most of the time it has deteriorated. In the early days, food was about nutrition and health. However, now food is more about pleasure, even though it's unhealthy. If you study earlier cultures, whenever the host served food to guests, he used to say, "May Allah bless you with health." And what do we say now? Enjoy. It's a blessing that Allah has made food enjoyable. However, its primary purpose is to provide us healthy nutrition. We have changed our food so much that now all we care about is enjoyment. So we see that not all advancement is good. Similarly, the first humans used to live in small scattered groups, and they lived a nomadic life. Then they moved to settle in villages and sowed the seeds of civilization before finally living in such densely populated cities. The beginning of civilization is generally believed to have started around 5,000 years ago, when people began living under set rules. So, what is a society? A society is people living under a set of rules and tradition. As a result, they sacrifice some of their independence. When people accepted rules, they had to sacrifice some of their freedom. Take, for example, I want to park my car anywhere I want. But can I do it? No, I will have to park it only at the assigned place. If I wish to throw garbage wherever I want, can I do it? No, I can only throw it at the designated place. So why did I accept these rules? Because I don't want others to park or throw garbage anywhere they want. I had to choose between two opposing desires. One is to throw garbage anywhere I want, and the second is to stop others from doing so and making my surroundings dirty and unclean. So the society as a whole valued rules more than freedom, and hence rules were devised. Let's talk a bit about writing. In the early days, writing was done on stone tablets. With the discovery of paper, writing became easier. With advancement in technology, we now write digitally on computers and phones. The two earliest forms of writing were cuneiform and hieroglyphics. Cuneiform used lines much like our current system of writing, whereas hieroglyphics used pictures. It is believed that Sumerians may have invented the first writing system around 5,000 years ago. They were the ones who invented the cuneiform system of writing. Hieroglyphics is a writing system invented by the Egyptians. When we study history, we generally divide it between two periods. One, when writing was not invented, which is known as prehistory, and one after writing was invented. We call this period history. For practical purposes, we can assume that any study of history beyond 5,000 years is known as prehistory, and anything later is history. Writing was actually an invention that made the pace of human learning faster. Previously, all knowledge was passed to the next generation through speaking, and there was a chance that a lot of knowledge could be lost. With writing, now knowledge could be preserved. If you think of writing as a technology of its time, civilizations which used writing grew faster compared to their non-writing counterparts. And it is writing that holds a clue to finding the answer to our question. The question raised by the animals: why did humans make great progress, whereas the animals couldn't? We will look at a possible answer in the first session of the module 1 of the HDME series, Thinking Like a Historian. Till then, take care. Assalamu alaikum.